Hey guys, welcome back to this series where we're going to be changing this toy room into a game room for my kids who are growing up a little bit. So I did want to come back on and show you guys some of the stuff that we've done since the last episode. I added a few things, mostly just hardware, working with that. I'm going to get you guys involved in a lot of the lighting installs, things like this, the lights wrapping around. But I did want to show you the progress in the process of where we're at in all of this and just how far it's come. So as you can see in this corner now, of course we have this up, the lighting's up, all that lighting's up like before. I've added a few consoles here. We were able to get the Xbox up here. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit. We have the Wii U and the Switch, as well as a Blu-ray player up top. So I mean, that pretty much covers the gambit of what my kids are gonna play, at least for now. We don't have a PlayStation or any of the new Xboxes, so honestly, they play the Switch more than anything. So we got the Switch, so we're good there. Haven't picked out a chair yet, still working on that. Trying to figure out something that's gonna be comfortable and nice, but also be a very good thing for this small footprint in this room. Looking around a little bit, trying to find the right thing at the right price point so we can keep this somewhat of a lower build process, cost-wise. And then I did add in the shelving for all of their little characters. So we got all the Skylanders, a couple Disney Infinity characters, and a few Amiibos. They do have some more Amiibos somewhere. I don't know, they're gonna have to find them to fill up the shelf more, as well as a whole bunch of Ryan figurines, because my younger son's into the Ryan stuff pretty good. Also was able to hide most of the wiring in there, so that ended up looking pretty good. I did use some little diffusion material here. It was part of a backdrop for a photo booth that I had that I ended up just cutting up to kind of hide the wiring that's running down along there, as well as a little kick panel down here where I've got the power supply and some other wires running up to the outlet that's right there in the wall. Did upgrade the TV. The TV, originally I was gonna keep it at a 32, but the 30 just did not fill the wall out right. It didn't look good. I ended up going and picking this up for like 250 bucks. It's a 55-inch 4K instead of a 720p 32-inch. Yeah, it's a big upgrade. I think it's gonna make the room much nicer to come and actually game. I'm trying to get them off my 75-inch TV downstairs, so it's gotta be somewhat comparable. I think this will do it. We'll get all the games up here on the shelf. That ended up, you know, they fit there and plenty of room to expand, so if they wanna add more, that'll work well. At some point, I probably could go with a thinner shelf because the games don't take up quite as much room, but we have that bookshelf already, so it fits there pretty well. So I got the TV on the wall, everything hooked up for the most part. I'm gonna have to get a four-way switch box here for 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Right now I've got the 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I guess I do need at least 4 HDMI inputs, but I'll just do a central switch box with an HDMI that I have here. I do have a power supply on the side here with the power ran down, tucked, but I mean, all in all, it ended up being really clean, and I'm pretty happy with the outcome of what we're at so far. Now beyond that, we did also get a curtain up, you know, a little bit of a gaming themed curtain there. The idea, you know, try to make this room a little bit nicer, a little more gamey. Obviously we still have quite a bit of lights to install, and that will be the next thing. That'll be the big focus in our next video. We'll be working through these kits. I do believe the first one we're gonna do is going to be these 4 lights, because that will kind of dictate where we put the speakers. And I'm still waiting on one more kit to do the shape that I want with these. So that will probably be last whenever it gets here. So I do have those 3 videos. They will be separate videos for each. That way, you know, it's a little easier to reference back to them if you want to. All in all, I think the room turned out really good as we have it right now. And, you know, once again, being a small space, trying to work with it as best as we can, I think it's gonna work really well. They're really into their figurines and really into their little Skylanders and Amiibos and stuff, so they like it. The LEDs in the corner have been pretty cool. I did end up putting a wood block up there for now, just kind of sanded it out. I do have a new 3D printer coming, probably the end of February, so the end of this month. And that'll probably be one of the first things I print. So it probably won't be done before the end of this series, but that will be the plan. And it'll pretty much look like it does up there, where you have the little wood block in the corner, and just it covers up the little areas between the LEDs. Like you can see the one right behind me there. It makes it look a little bit better. I'll probably end up pulling down the old camera we used to have up here in the playroom so we could, you know, pull up on the phone and see what they were doing in here and whatnot. But we don't really need it anymore. I don't even think it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi right now, so I'll probably pull that down. But beyond that, I think, you know, we're getting there. Like I said, the speakers are coming soon. We'll get them installed soon, and the 6-inch lights are probably the next thing, so that'll get installed here really soon. But the game room is turning out really good, honestly. I mean, I've still got to figure out what kind of chair we're going for, but I do want to give them the opportunity to do some live streaming themselves as they get a little bit older. Still a little bit young, but as they get a little bit older, I do want that to be an option for them. So I've already got these boxes here just set aside. This is stuff that I was going to use but ended up not. But you got a little switch box like picture in picture, and you got a little record device, capture device. So little things like that, if they do decide that they want to try to attempt it, they do have something to go with it there. It's all turning out really good, so super happy with the results so far, and can't wait to finish up so I can hand this room back over to them and see how they like it. There it is. So once again, thanks for watching. Definitely make sure that you don't miss any of the episodes in this series so you can see what it looks like in the end. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my other videos on a lot of the other lighting stuff that we'll be doing, especially home lighting, things like that. I'm really enjoying this kind of lighting. Car lighting is awesome. I've always enjoyed it, but in the home, I just feel like you can enjoy it more. It feels really good to be getting into it. So thanks for watching, guys.